Alright, I don't usually do YouTube rants, but here goes. NYSEG had a known issue with their auto billing system in June of this year, 2025. They didn't send out any email or announcement or anything. I and many others only noticed when I went to log into my account or got the email that says the monthly balance for your bill, and I noticed that it was higher than it should be, so I logged in and noticed that not only did it include this month's bill, but also past due charges from last month's bill. I've lived at the same address and had autopay set up with the same bank for years, so I figured this was clearly a glitch on their end and not mine. I called, spoke to a customer service rep. They explained that there had been some glitch in the autopay system. They told me it was fixed, set it up again, even credited me $25 on my account for the inconvenience. Lovely. I was even able to get somebody on the phone almost right away, didn't have to wait for hours. All of that sounds great, until this month, I get another bill with another balance that's higher than it should be, log in to check and see that still nothing has been paid since I spoke to someone a couple months ago and they told me autopay had been set up again. And when I log into my online portal, there is a termination notice on my account. That my account is going to be terminated and power will be shut off due to lack of payment. Never any other communication about that. No phone call, no email, nothing in physical mail. Just only because I happened to log into the online portal did I see that notification. So I call again. Speak to a new customer service rep very politely. I'm not the type to yell at people on the phone, and if you're going through this, please be nice to the people on the phone. The frontline customer service reps are not, it's not their fault if there are higher level organizational or back-end IT issues. The woman said that there had been two different types of issue with autopay back with the glitch, and mine was one that had never been set up again. And I, again, very politely explained that, the last person I spoke to told me it was set up again, so I'm not clear why it looked like it had been set up to her, if that isn't true. And the only answer she could give me was that she couldn't be responsible for what the last person told me. And again, I was trying to be very polite, but she kind of insinuated that it was my fault for not noticing that autopay wasn't working since I wasn't logging in and seeing the balance every month, which sort of defeats the purpose of autopay because you can just set it and forget it. But anyway, she transferred me to collections so I can make the payment over the phone because coincidentally our Spectrum internet was down while all this is happening. That's a different story. That rep was, again, very apologetic and a little more understanding. She collected the payment over the phone, and I asked if they were already aware that this was a broader issue and a more widespread, because, again, people post about this on Facebook and Reddit and other social media, so I figured I'd put it on YouTube too, because maybe the more public pressure there is on the company and politicians to do something about their apparently very widespread billing issues, the better. And she said she checked with somebody in IT, and they said yes, they were aware of the issue. And I asked if they were going to say anything because I didn't want to just go set autopay up again and basically just have the same thing happen in a couple months where it's still not working and they have just been radio silent on the issue. And she said they were drafting an email. It wasn't really clear when that's going to be sent out or what, but hopefully they announce that they fixed the issue at some point. For now, I'm going to do what a bunch of other people online suggested and just forget autopay and pay manually every month so I can be sure it's paid, although some other people online said even that didn't work. Like, they tried to pay a bill 3 different times, and it kept not going through, and then they got a shut-off notice, so who knows? Anyway, that is my rant about NYSEG. I figured I would just put this out there on the internet so it's public, and other people experiencing the same thing can voice your complaints as well. Again, contact. I was told to contact our New York State senator and representative because they are doing something at the state level for better oversight of the company that owns NYSEG. I don't know if it makes sense to contact the governor's office or what kind of level of political office has oversight over this, but it is clearly an issue. That's my story. If you have a similar problem, go ahead and leave a comment, and thanks for watching.